3:06 p.m. Wednesday, November 13th, episode number 756 of Oh Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan, and this is Seth.
Proud of you.
Appreciate you.
I got gratitude for you. Episode 756.
My name is Jonathan. This is Seth. Hello, Seth.
Comedy podcast. Oh Yeah Dude. America through the eyes
mine?
of... Those are yours. America through the eyes of two Americans. Born in Massachusetts. You try to lose that accent. It's tough, though.
Is it?
Sometimes
do you?
Nasal. I think I do. Yours. Your. Yes.
Don't you say onions weird?
Onions. Is that weird? Thank you for joining us. Let's go around this world, shall we? This country, actually, is what I should say. America through the eyes of two Americans. Where do I start?
Maybe start right there.
Start with this.
I mean, you can't see this unless you are a Patreon subscriber. But
that's
right now you wish you were.
Beautiful, loving couple from Annapolis, Maryland sent me this. Is this a car phone? This is my 1993 Plymouth Sundance car phone.
It even says Plymouth Sundance on the
right there
on the keypad there.
So I just need a fine artist to come in and paint this as an exact replica of the current dance.
Yeah.
Went online to look this beauty up. They don't exist. This might be the only one left out in the wild.
Highly sought after.
Every single comment that every single person wrote when they saw this on various websites was, "Oh man, my dad would always be like, hey kids, going to use the car phone, and I will be doing that here." This is the, what do we call
Simpler
this?
times.
This is the dance line?
This is the dance line.
So we're going to have a live 888. You can just call, we're going to send the voicemail. It's going to go right into this fucking phone.
Yes.
Can we, listen, we're barely holding on with my landline.
No,
we can't be adding.
We're going to add a line. We're going to add a line.
There was a restaurant on Melrose and Virgil in Los Angeles called the Cha Cha Cha. Very popular Los Angeles restaurant. You've been there.
Yeah.
A lot of first dates, I imagined, happened at the Cha Cha Cha. Is that safe to say?
Well, there was the Cha Cha, and then there was Cha Cha Cha.
I don't know the Cha Cha.
The Cha
or the Cha.
Wait.
Or the Cha 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 Cha.
Where is this one? Where was this one?
Melrose and Virgil. Remember, it was,
yes.
I don't know if it's Caribbean or Caribbean.
It was Brazilian, wasn't it?
No.
No. It was Caribbean.
Caribbean or Caribbean?
It was Caribbean food. The Cha Cha.
That's in Seattle, right?
No, and then there's
one here.
There's one on fucking Glendale.
Oh, I thought that was a...
Across from the Red Baron.
Okay.
Same people.
Red Lion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same people from Seattle.
All right.
So there's
like Rudy's.
Cha Cha
makes its way
Seattle,
around.
Cha Cha LA.
The Cha Cha
Cha was a restaurant.
Los Angeles restaurant.
Guaranteed to get food poisoning.
No one's ever gotten food poisoning there. Maybe you.
People have.
No one ever has.
Definitely have.
Opened in 1986.
Been closed for 20 years.
Closed
Why are you
in
talking?
2016. Got bought by developers. They shut it down. Built this crazy new condo, starting at $400,000 up to $1 million. It's about to open, and the owners, the real estate developers, said, "You know what? We're going to name the condos the Cha Cha Cha." It's flattering. The nephew of the dead owner has come out and said, "The fucking audacity, the slap in the face that you just gave us." Came in, served them papers, get the fuck out. Your restaurant's closed, it's a condo. But don't worry. When it reopens,
we're going to name it after
it's
you.
the Cha Cha Cha. Sleep
Condos. The Cha 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 condos.
We thought they'd be flattered. Because you're monsters. Yeah, because you're real estate developers, aka monsters. So a monster would think that the antithetical thing of what would be the right thing to do, you would think that's the good thing.
That's where, right behind there on Commonwealth.
That's where Brandon used to live.
And
they
that
threw
was
his ass
bought.
out.
That was bought by developers.
So what are they gonna change? Take out Brandon's fucking house and call it the Perlman condominiums?
Perlman Estates.
Fucking shit. Brandon, we thought you would mind.
Villa Perlman.
Villa Perlman. All your hopes and dreams, everything that happened here that we crushed. But look.
There was like a 200-year-old avocado tree in the back that I know.
Oh, they chopped that down.
First day.
Yeah. But the lobby is called the Avocado Lobby. Brandon, is it cool? No. Oh, because you're monsters, so what you thought, they'll be flattered. Absolute audacity.
Did you ever eat at the Cha-Cha-Cha?
Fuck yeah, that's a first date. That's a first date fucking jump off right there.
Wag got food poisoning there.
Don't make things up.
I think he did.
Don't make it up.
USA Today snapshots. Adults only. The events that Americans say make them feel the most like adults.
Like Americans or adults?
Americans say that make them feel most like adults.
Okay. So I'm an American. These are the events that make me feel most
Adult.
adult.
You're an adult
These
American.
are the sites that make me feel the most adult?
No.
The events.
Yes.
Okay.
Experiences.
Okay.
Weddings. 54%.
Huh.
Dinner parties. 52%.
Yeah, I get you don't do that in like middle school.
After work happy hours. 46%.
With the
coworkers?
Yeah, all these drunk fucking coworkers.
Housewarming parties.
Housewarming, you've bought a home.
44%. Bachelor and bachelorette parties.
Look at me. I'm in Nashville.
I'm an adult.
I'm peddling and I'm drunk. Funerals? Where are the funerals? That's
What
number
about-
one.
what
100%.
Baby showers.
Baby showers. Well, just because you spend your weekends
I went to 2 baby
going
showers
from baby shower to baby shower.
on Sunday. 2 baby showers, 2 different baby showers, 2 different people, 2 different friends of mine, peers.
That's a pretty adult thing.
That makes me feel like not just a wedding is like, well, people get married when they're 20 years old. You're still a fucking kid.
So stupid.
A baby feels a little bit more like you're cashing in your
But
fucking.
not really, because people have kids, you know. Teen Mom, it's on MTV. Funerals.
But do they have showers?
I guess. Gender reveals. Funerals.
Funeral makes you feel like an adult.
Look at me. He's dead? Right? That's a proper response, correct?
I must really be
I'm
an
so sorry
adult.
for your loss. Yeah, I feel like a fucking adult.
I'm an alive adult.
Get back in your car and you're like, it's like happy hour.
I'm a living adult.
Look at me. Your loss. I feel sorry for it. Late. Yeah, baby showers, did you play any games? Was there any sort of like blindfolded like baby food
Me?
taste testings?
No, it wasn't. There was
Tie-dyeing onesies?
Wait, somebody told me there's one that there's a tradition of smelling diapers.
Good party.
Is that? Have you ever heard of
I
that?
never heard of that.
Smelling dirty diapers or smelling just like the powder of diaper?
Definitely dirty
Never
diapers.
heard of that until after I got back from my showers.
You from my multiple showers.
And somebody asked me,
hey, you sniff any dirty
"Did you
diapers?
sniff any diapers?"
You're like, not at the shower. Back in the fucking...
Before I left the house, I
Back in the
did.
Mercedes, I did. Oh, that's that guy. He's got that really nice Mercedes. He's always like sniffing diapers in his driveway.
Diaper smelling game. Name that
No, I
poop shower game.
Oh, sounds like fun. Makes me feel like a real adult. No. No.
Looking for some fun games to play at a baby shower? Seth is. It's sort of gross, but it's very hilarious. I've played it several times.
With
And
Jonathan at all our baby showers.
it's always a hit. It's my favorite baby shower game.
A lot of people go. They do yard sales all weekend. Jonathan does baby showers.
6 diapers.
Okay.
These are your supplies that you're going to need for this game to
Okay.
play this game with me. 6 diapers, 6 different types of candy bars,
Whoa. This is not good.
black marker, paper and pencils. Write down all the names of the different candy bars
Whatchamacallit.
and number them. Then microwave
1.
the candy bars in separate
Unbelievable.
bowls
So
for 30
fucking stupid.
to 45 seconds each
So fucking stupid.
until the chocolate is really soft.
Soft.
Then scrape the soft chocolate bars into a diaper and smoosh it a little. Write the coordinating candy bar number on the outside of the diaper so you can keep track on what diaper had what candy
Can
bar
a
in
toffee fay? Does that
it. So
count?
Fife.
This is wild. and pass it
Oh,
around.
she recommends using fun sizes because they look more like turds as opposed to just.
Stop.
I can't.
You wish you played
I'm
this.
short of breath.
You should, the next baby shower you go to, you should have a wheelbarrow.
You mean
and
on
bring in
Sunday?
on Sunday, I'm doing 2 more. He's here.
It was like when I used to go to prom season.
You hit every high school.
But
every
I was
prom.
13, and I
Yeah.
was.
How many high schools we got around here? Got Pally, Samo, Uni. Let's hit it.
Guests can smell, touch, or taste the poop to guess what kind of poop it is.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. I'm an adult.
I feel like
I feel like an asshole.
you know what?
I mean, an adult.
You know what I feel like?
I feel like a fucking asshole.
Fuck, man.
This question was, what kind candy bars do you use for
What
the
are the best? Yeah.
What are the best ones for the diaper game?
Probably Snickers, Baby
Milky
Ruth.
Way, Baby Ruth.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I never heard of this.
Never heard of it.
Until-
And
I go to so many.
It's baby season.
I probably go to a classier baby shower than
Then
a diaper game type.
A Reddit fucking thread baby shower. Much more classier. I'm going to stick with restaurant news. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Local restaurant news. I'm reading my blogs. Found Oyster. It's a clam and oyster bar. I guess found. You don't want to imagine just finding an oyster.
Like out of the ocean,
Yeah.
like
I
in
found
an
it.
alley.
I mean, I understand like getting it, retrieving it from where it lives, but finding it implies
it was in
you're in the bank.
yeah, it was in a parking lot.
Found an oyster in the bank.
I guess I'm gonna eat it.
But people name their things their things. They can't. Everything can't be named fantastically like UhhYeahDude. I'm sorry.
True.
Found Oyster, new clam and oyster bar. It opened on Fountain in East Hollywood, my hood. I'm like 4880 Fountain. 4880 Fountain. I know in my mind, BVP, the notorious BVP, Bestie's Vegan Paradise is 4882. You couldn't have opened a clam and oyster bar next to my vegan fucking mini market. You can't do it. It's just illegal to do. I call Bestie's immediately. Besties, hello, it's Seth. What's the stank situation over there? Oh, dog. I was like, no, but really, is it next? Oh, it's directly next door. It's clams and oysters. And they're waiting in line for it because they found it. So that's what we're contending. They came in, they found a spot that looked good, and they were like, what's next door? All right, you want to battle us? There's going to be a brawl in the street.
Is that stretch of fountain
Popping off.
Is it gonna pop off right
Popping
there?
off. Yep.
Took a long time.
Scientologist took a long time. Yeah, when I drove by after the phone call just to double check a few days ago, I'm there in the morning. I guess it's a 9 a.m. bus. There's 700 side ties waiting for the bus. Going west, I don't know to do what. Proselytize, I don't know. They're headed west. I should have followed the bus and seen where it dropped them off. Secret location?
I don't know.
There's 400 Scientologists on this bus, Seth. You should follow it.
Maybe they just each get off every couple of miles and set up a little e-meter on the street.
And just,
little what is it called? A mood test or
read
whatever?
you. Get over here.
Attitude test? Stress test? Free attitude test.
What's next door? I need an attitude check. What do you want? You want clams or oysters?
Bestie's Vegan.
BVP? Bestie's Vegan Paradise?
How many times have you been there?
I
You
go
went
there.
No, you don't.
Well, since Found Oyster, I go every day, and I just stand outside. Did you find what you're looking for?
So they're not, oysters aren't considered vegan, right?
I don't think, do oysters have mothers? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how those things are made. Some things are made in nature without fucking, right? They just happen. Siri? Do oysters have moms?
Listen.
Siri, it's Jonathan, you know, your bro.
What that means, if you like, I can search the web for.
What's this? It's like South African? What'd you go with?
I think he's Indian, but you're racist.
What is it?
Do oysters have mothers?
I found this on the web.
It's okay for vegans to eat oysters.
All right.
why strict vegans, even
All
strict
right.
vegans, should feel comfortable about eating oysters by the boatload.
They don't have moms.
Last summer, I visited a friend in San Francisco. Normally, I remind my host that I eat neither meat, eggs, nor dairy. My friend beat me to it. I recall that you were a vegan.
So here's a clam sandwich.
So here's a clam sandwich, you fucking hippie. Though one that appreciates fine oysters. Because I eat oysters, I shouldn't call myself a vegan. Technically, I'm not even a vegetarian. I'm a pescatarian. But I can't read this.
Well, you don't have to read it.
I hate this person.
Well, you don't have to hate it. You don't have to ask anybody anything. You can eat clams and oysters.
Why?
Next to Bestie's Vegan Paradise. They have to be separated
they're
at least by something.
But they're vegan. Oysters are vegan.
What about clams? What about lobster? So these things are all just materialized?
No, I didn't say who said anything about lobster?
Nobody fucks and has them?
Nope.
Seafood? So seafood just happens. Something with that.
Okay, so it's unlikely that oysters experience any type of pain because they lack a nervous system.
Do they have mothers?
Well, I asked Siri. Siri, do oysters have mothers?
I found this on the web.
I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, technology, you're like not there yet. Get there. Or just don't use it if it don't work. That's the something to get you real aggravated. To go beyond what technology can do and ask it to do things it can't do.
Oh, see, it's picking up your voice here.
I'm still not sure about that.
Because you're an idiot. You don't know shit. If I didn't ask you, you wouldn't offer me any information unless I asked you.
And you do.
It's not like you would think like, I bet Seth is wondering, I'm going to yell out from the other room. You just say, I don't know.
Well,
I'm on the internet.
I think you can do that. You can set up Alexa to do that, to
Tell
listen
me,
to you all the
at 3
time.
o'clock, say something to me about something.
Tell me something
Tell
I don't
me
know.
something
That
I don't know. The Battle of Antietam. Thank you. Fuck. What are you gonna do? Oh, do I have more? I have more.
More food?
It's all restaurant. I'm driving by Astro Burger. Melrose and Gower. The original.
Yes.
They were the very first to serve the Garden Burger in 1986. They got a sign up in the window that's like, hey, what's up, everybody trying to be plant-based? We've been plant-based for 30 years. Yeah, and you're still serving the Garden Burger from 1986. It's 2020. Hey, man, we were there first. Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Kudos to you. You know there's new tech, right?
I mean, I ordered from there within the last,
6 months.
let's say 6 months.
say this year.
I had one of the veggie riblet.
Oh, the riblets? Doug, that riblet's been there since 2011. No one's ordered that.
So bad. They didn't know what I was talking about when I ordered it. And they were like,
we
what?
don't riblet. We don't. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, they're like, oh, right.
You know the riblets.
Remember the
hippie
chicken
riblets.
sandwich? All that shit was so good back then.
No,
it
it-
is so bad now.
Dog, they're serving the Garden Burger from the same package from 1986. The first carton they got in the freezer.
Cosmo. It's the guy that owns it.
Oh, that's
He
his
needs
name.
to fucking up his game.
He's not alive.
No, he's alive.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. I mean, I would think so. He's a healthy guy.
He can't be healthy.
Been eating garden burgers since 1986.
You mean mushrooms? That's what it is. Do you want anything with your giant mushroom? I ordered a veggie burger, not a portobello fucking mushroom. It's Garden Burger. We perfected the recipe in 1986 when plant-based food was really popping off. Guys, there's like 55 new tech brands bringing in burgers that like
It would be
a
cool.
Garden Burger's got like 1 gram of protein. It's like basically
How cool would it be if they revamped that menu, though? That would be. I'd love to go back there again and be like, oh,
Have
I
it be
get
like,
shit here.
Oh
again.
shit, gets dirty here.
Yeah, like I.
Throw some onion rings on that shit. Call
Yeah.
it the Jaw Burger. Fuck yeah. Let's get dirty. Where's Cosmo? Cosmo died 10 years ago, Jonathan. This mushroom's good. What was this burger from? It's a veggie burger from Garden Burger from 1986.
Remember the chili fries there? It's like lentils. I think
Yeah.
it's
Lentils with like some Mexican spices and then a piece of like American cheese like put over it. You want to melt that? No.
Yeah.
No.
The tech is different.
Tech got a little different like in the last 6 months.
So much better.
Way better.
Especially in
with
the
it.
cheese department. These shredded vegan cheeses are so good now.
Hey, Daya, get lost.
But even Daya they reformulated. It's edible at least now.
It's made with oysters, I think.
I think they're making it with oysters.
Give me some.
Oysters do not have a fixed sex, and often their reproductive organs contain both eggs and sperm.
Do they have a mom?
I guess
That's all I need to know.
I can't tell you. I'm not at liberty.
your friend.
I'm not at liberty to tell
Ask
you.
your buddy. What's this?
A mother oyster.
Oh, okay. That's what
Send
they
out-
should have named fucking the place. They should have named it Mother Oyster.
A mother oyster may send out 9 million egg cells at a time. Does that count?
I
You have
think
9 million kids.
maybe if once
every
you're over,
time?
once you have over 1 million kids, it doesn't even.
During the season, she may produce 4 billion of these microscopic cells.
That's a good mom. I
great.
love you all equally. I can't pick a favorite between all 9 million of you. You're all equally loved. Even that guy over there, Jerry, who acts up.
Jerry the oyster.
Jerry the Oyster from Pixar. Summer 2020. Jerry's not like his 8 million other brothers and sisters. He's a little different.
The male oysters send forth sperm cells that drift around and mix among
Yeah.
the egg cells afloat in the
So
water.
it's mothers and fathers. Fucking.
Not really.
All right.
It's just shit going into the water, 9 million
Touching a coral
shits at a
like-
time, and then I don't know.
All right. Why don't you put some honey on it? Why have any rules? Jonathan dips his oysters in honey. He's vegan. Fuck.
Fucking
Just having
fuck.
fun. We're just talking. Can't talk anymore? What is this?
So I got three things that address all that fall under the, I guess, marijuana. The state of marijuana space.
Okay.
State of marijuana in this country.
Within this country.
Pennsylvania, Illinois, and Iowa.
Let's go around. Tell me what's up.
In Iowa-
Must be legal. It's because marijuana.
Super legal now
'Cause
everywhere.
It's marijuana and everyone smokes it.
In the state of Iowa, the state board has rejected 2 conditions. 2 condition petitioners that had requested be covered under the medical marijuana laws. So
Hey.
two
Makes sense.
type
Medical
con-
conditions
Yes.
that would fall under the banner of medical marijuana.
The 2 that were rejected are
Well, hold on. They have to be like, if to be rejected, they'd have to really
Yeah,
be
like
like reaching
hangnail.
for it. Yeah, hangnail twitch. So when you get a hangnail and then your finger twitches.
opioid dependency
Well, that seems like a serious thing, and you might
and Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's disease. My dad has Alzheimer's.
Well,
We find that the marijuana helps him. Well, too bad.
he's going to jail.
He's going to go to jail. And when you're on the phone and he's putting his hand up, but he's calling you by somebody else's name, too bad. When he puts his hand up and starts crying because he thinks he's looking at his wife, but he's actually looking at his 46-year-old son, and then you start crying, welcome to America. You're in jail, lawbreaker. Listen, we've watched 1,000 episodes of Live PD.
I mean, I can not that I can appreciate or that I respect the opioid one, but maybe because they don't consider it an action. They're like, addiction's not a disease, and it's
right,
just
they
like
don't.
you're just a fucking shitbag.
Yeah, so
So
we're
fuck
not
you.
gonna
I'm not
help
going to
you.
give you free weed.
Yeah.
I'm not going
Oh,
to
it's
give you
not free.
legal. No,
Yeah,
it's legal.
It's free. Going to what state? Iowa? Yeah, if you do heroin in Iowa, you get free weed. Jonathan passed the law. We watch Live PD, and
Yes.
Jonathan's thing.
It would be
When
so
these
much
cops-
easier for me to enjoy the show
If
if this part of it wasn't. If they just agreed, like, we're
because
not going to arrest anybody for
literally
weed anymore.
every single person who's ever been pulled over, one, doesn't have a license, but also has marijuana on them, because Everybody in this country smokes weed. Unless you don't smoke weed, which is fine. No one's making
But
you.
anyone that doesn't, they don't because they used to smoke it so much that
They just don't.
their brain fell
They
out of
just
their
decided not
fucking
to. Yeah,
nostrils.
they can't. But every single... Mary Jane, huh? What?
Let me ask you something. Just tell me, where's the marijuana in the car?
Let me
I
ask you
smell
a
it in the
question.
vehicle.
Do you have a friend?
When was the last time you smoked up?
What's a spleef? You call them spleefs? Do you have a friend named Mary and or Jane in this car? And they're so proud of themselves. Every single one.
How's that? Is that okay?
That's
You
all
need
right.
to take that?
No,
No?
we're okay.
Anyone that's watching us on film might notice that Ms. is missing.
Mizu is not here. He is currently...
He's not missing. Sorry.
He's missing.
He's
We would be-
absent.
we would be running through the
we'd be
streets.
driving. He's at the vets.
He's having
coming out
dental
of
work.
He's currently coming out of a sedated
Of a
state.
deep sedation.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. When
Just like his papa.
when
He's
this
got a
lo-
high
yeah.
drug tolerance.
Yes. And just like when I meet a doctor, like the doctor met him today. He's a beauty boy, right? Yeah, look at this beauty. Oh, he's such a good beauty boy. He's the best. He ain't going to give you no problems. He gave us some problems. That's not possible. He's a beauty boy. Well, we tried to stick something into his dick. Oh, and yeah, just like his papa. I'm all good at the doctor until you try to jam something in my dick, and then I get a little fucking crazy
little
too.
testy.
So he's under a heavy sedation right now. But he's okay. You don't want to... You want him to get the surgery, needs to get the surgery. It's bothering him. The idea of my little guy putting him under just makes you nervous because it makes anything. You don't want to go under anesthesia. That's crazy.
Absolutely.
But he's all right.
I'm glad to hear it.
We're going to get him. I'm going to nurse him
So good.
because he is lethargic. What happened to him? He had to do this last year.
He's going to
So-
sleep it off for a couple of days.
Oh, it's just the two of us. This is when we really connect.
Yeah.
Because I get right down there and we go eye to eye, and he's like, Dad, feeding him his gravy. Shh.
It's one little morsel
What
at a
were
time.
we yelling about?
Weed.
Let me get back to my police officer. Hey, I'm a straight shooter. You just be straight with me. We'll shoot straight. We'll straight and shoot and straight, shoot straight.
You're going to jail.
You're going to jail for life. If I find one motherfucking nug
Just one roach.
in this RAV4, you're spending 4 years in state prison. What? But my brother lives in California, and
There's free weed
there's
there.
free weed in all the stores. You buy one, get it's a BOGO sesh, always. Well, this ain't California. All right. Stop making weed illegal.
Absolutely.
Let's just start
I
that.
mean, no question. There's no one that could give me a valid argument right now.
Yeah.
Not that they could have at any point, but certainly right now, after looking at what's transpired in the states that have, there's nothing. There is no.
I
There's
don't
no-
want any numbers. I don't care about
Doesn't even matter.
statistics,
You could-
taxes. Jonathan,
If it doesn't even matter. If it is bad for you, I don't
if it
fucking
kills you
care.
dead the second you smoke it, I don't give a fuck. Get out of our lives.
Yes.
Oh shit! Don't even need my canine. These old facts are working right here. I'm smelling some of that sweet green. Give it to me. Yeah, I smoke weed. I'm a 30-year-old. I'm a registered nurse. I have a wife and 2 children. Yes, I smoke weed. Well, you're spending your life in prison. Okay. But again, I know people in I don't care about California.
Or not just California.
Or, like,
'Cause
literally
you're not allowed to
everywhere
say
else.
California because nobody wants to talk about that.
Okay.
But there's other states
Oregon,
that are,
Washington.
like a lot of
Yeah,
them.
my sister lives in Seattle. Fuck Seattle. Okay. Give me more.
In Illinois, in Chicago, the city's public housing residents are being told that they cannot smoke marijuana at home, even as pot turns legal in the state on January 1st.
So that's sort of being like, we're helping you out maybe a little bit with your housing, and so we control you.
It's our rules.
You play by our rules.
Yeah.
Do you want a little help with your rent? Put that fucking J down, or we'll throw your ass on the motherfucking street.
Back where you came
Back
from.
where you came from. Okay? This sounds insane. No, I'm just gonna. I just got home from work. I'm just gonna kick it right here. I'm gonna take one of these bong rips. I'm gonna watch that PBS, that Ken Burns. No, you ain't, because you can't watch that from prison, motherfucker. You watch TMZ like they do. Great. Great.
That doesn't seem right.
They just want to fucking They love to get in people's business.
So whack. And in York, Pennsylvania, police officers are alleging in some DUI cases that people who've recently smoked marijuana have green tongues. Despite a lack of science that backs up the idea.
I don't need science. I've seen it firsthand.
The York newspaper found 28 court cases in 2018 that mentioned, quote, green film on tongue.
Yeah, from the weed.
Or green coating on tongue.
Probably from the weed. Jim, we got her. Green tongue. Must be that. A sticky and the icky. You're coming with us, miss. You're spending your life in prison. Why? Your tongue's green from the weed you smoked. I'm a scientist, doctor, policeman, officer, judge.
I guess maybe they're talking...
What are they talking about? They're talking about maybe the heaviest dose of maybe an edible that is a green sour
maybe,
candy.
But also like
maybe
that like cottonmouth maybe causes some type of greeny yellow sort of film in the mouth.
Absolutely not. I think what they think is the
like
marijuana
weed's
is green.
So now your tongue's green.
So your tongue's green. Let me see your dick. What?
Whip
Get your
it
dick
out.
out. Jim, we got him. We got a green dick. You're spending your life in prison, green dick. Enjoy TMZ. Listen, just leave us alone. We got enough that we're worried about on our shows. You don't have to. It really, what it does is it takes away from all the other flavors that are going on in different cities as we've added new cities on. Because when I have to waste 10 minutes because you're like asking somebody about the fucking roach they have, in their Advil bottle.
It's
boring.
It's a bum out.
It's boring.
You see fucking somebody in Arizona getting carted away with a vape pen in their backpack, and they're like in handcuffs, like cars getting towed away, and you're like, ooh, I don't know. This doesn't seem to make any sense to me.
Sir, is that a THC vape pen? You better say goodbye to your family for 2 to 6. What? But I'm from... Shh, about to kill it. Don't hear it.
I don't think it's fair. It's just it ain't right.
It ain't right. I'll tell you what. I'll say it right. I was watching the 2019 People's Choice Awards.
So you're watching this year's.
Very crazy because the Comedy of the Year was up, all the nominees, and the film that won the Comedy of the Year. For 2019.
Hold on. Let me.
Funniest movie of the year.
Theatrical release.
Well. Who's the only actor?
Adam Sandler.
Thank you. And so,
but what is he in a movie?
Not a theatrical release.
Is this Uncut Gems? He went for
Uncut Gems? Not yet. I'll be dealing that later in the month. Comedy movie of the year, Murder Mystery, Jennifer Aniston, Adam Sandler, Netflix. Funniest movie of the year, People's Choice. So, I think what I have to just understand.
Is it a comedy?
I mean, it's under the banner.
It is.
Of comedy.
Okay.
Is it a comedy is an open, abstract question.
For you. For
me. I just have to realize that, like, that's not a good movie. We don't have to go too deep into it.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah. So can we just...
Did you see it after it won or before?
Sorry, like an hour after it came out on Netflix. Like within 45 minutes of it being available, I'd finished it. Let's just, for the sake, I guess it's so subjective and abstract. Let's just, for the sake of this, say it's not funny. Will you go with me on that?
Absolutely.
I'm being honest with you.
I believe
from the bottom of my heart. So I just have to assume if he makes a film where like cameras record it and it's digitized and made available forever, for all of time, no matter what that is, that will win Best Comedy, and he will win Funniest Dude for the rest of his life, because that's what's happened for every single thing he's ever done. And I just have to assume He'll make a movie for Netflix for 2020. He's made 5. They've all won every award of You're the Greatest here. I just have to know that his next movie, Murder Mystery 2 is what they're talking, will win next year's People's Choice Award, and he will win. I just have...
What is the premise of this film? Is there a boat involved?
There's a yacht.
A yacht.
It's a murder mystery.
On a yacht.
On a yacht. European locales. All I can assume is he will make a film in 2020 that allows him to go to a dream vacation, Hawaii, 51st
filmed
dates.
on location.
Filmed on location with friends and family, where you are compensated. Hey, what do you want to go for a couple months, bring all of your best friends to Tahiti, and we'll give you $20 million? And then we'll turn cameras on, we'll throw some garbage up on the screen, and 6 months later you'll cash the check, but also stand with trophies? Do you want to do that for every movie you ever do for the rest of your life? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sign here.
Maybe he...
So I just have to know that.
Do you think he maybe has some type of secret rigging system for the People's Choice Awards that we don't know about? Do you think he has like a...
No.
Like an underground layer of people
No.
calling in voting for him or something like that? He's the funniest man in the world.
He's the funniest person that's ever lived. The greatest comedic actor ever, and he starred in simply the funniest movies you'll ever see until the day you die. Daytime, what do we got here? I'm looking at the Makeup Artists and Hairstylists Guild Awards nominees. This is the 7th annual, will be held in January. They're honoring their guild. Makeup artist, hairstylist. They're saying these are the best of the best.
But for
Here are your
daytime
nominees.
entertainment?
Nighttime, daytime, miniseries. I was looking at the category for daytime television, and I was looking at the nominees for best makeup. And some of them made perfect sense to me. Tell me if they make sense to you, Jonathan. Bold and the Beautiful. Well, yeah, like a soap. I mean, that's like, yeah. Because these people probably look like janky. Now you got like 4K and fucking HD. You got 128-inch televisions. You better be in makeup.
Yeah.
And you got like 38 people per episode. Right?
Yeah.
There's like every time we turn, a door closes and 3 more characters walk into a coffee shop. It's a lot of fucking makeup, dude. They probably spend $2 million a week just on fucking base. Concealer. Oh, Young and the Restless? I've been on set. I've seen these people. They look amazing. They look like dog shit in the parking lot. And then I was like, I can't be the same person. Who did the makeup? And I shook all 3 makeup artists' hands. I said, that person? That guy looked like dog shit an hour ago. Congratulations. Makes sense. Soap. Huge cast. Look at the other nominees. Dr. Phil. Well, that's weird because that's one guy. One bald big dude.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
What does he look like? You got to powder the head? Is it because it's the head?
Yeah.
It's all the head. You got to start at the eyebrows and go to the back of the head.
it's like double the amount of skin.
Double skin. You win. You're the best makeup artist. Why? Because you did double skin. Now, the Dr. Oz, half as much skin.
Not nominated.
You're not nominated. Dr. Phil, double skin. You win. Here's a trophy. Yeah, but I do the makeup over here. There were 39 people appeared on the show today. I did makeup for all of them. Yeah, but this guy's got double skin.
But what about the contestants and stuff?
Contestants, that would be amazing. The Amazing Race with Dr. Phil.
What are they called?
I guess they're called
guest stars?
Guest stars, co-stars. I mean,
you have
Bad
to do
Baby did
those-
her own makeup, and that's the only episode we'll ever care about. Danielle did her own makeup, so who the fuck cares? Danielle's mom? And nominated for Best Makeup for Danielle Bregoli's mom and Dr. Phil. From that one episode like 3 years ago? Yes. But it's only one. It's Dr. Phil. The Bold and the Beautiful. Beautiful's in the title.
Yeah.
So, the Bold and Uggo.
Yeah.
Bold and they're bold and beautiful. Meek and Uggo. No. Bold and beautiful.
Not nominated.
Young and Restless. Old and Content. No. Makeup. Boop, 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 boop. Beautiful.
I think whoever wins will have to be a daytime soap person.
It better be.
That just seems like a much crazier job and undertaking.
Yeah. So many people. Dr. Phil. And at some point, wouldn't you get the makeup down? It's the same guy.
Same guy. He does wear a lot of makeup.
You've seen that. You've noticed that.
I know that. I have. But
But
it's still just one person.
it's a lot of skin.
But
You
double
claim
head.
it. 2 heads. It's almost like he has a co-host. Because When your head is over a certain circumference, I think, right?
I mean, he's a big-headed man. Plus, a lot of it is exposed at the top.
Exposed dome. And for best exposed daytime dome, the winner goes to the 7 people that work on Dr. Phil. I do his nose. I do his chin. Here.
Yeah.
You won. I do his left ear. I do his right ear. What? It's one man. I don't know anything. I don't know anything.
Will these be televised?
Oh, they better be.
You be able to watch them?
January 11th, LA Live. I'll be there in person.
Yeah.
Screaming if Young and the Restless or Bold and the Beautiful don't win. Screaming. Got on that Disney Plus. Oh, I dipped into that Mandalorian.
So good, right?
So fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Mandalorian, man. I was like, let's see what the Mandalorian's all about. They're in some like Tatooine, like fucking, afternoon juke joint. Dudes are like,
throwing back blue drinks.
Throwing back, like foggy, steaming blue drinks. So I'm already like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but everyone looks like legit. And then they start talking in some like Tatooineese or something, and there's subtitles, and then I pause it and I'm like, hey, you guys are fucking crazy? Because this is crazy. No, Seth, it's another language. You don't understand it. And I'm sure there's probably someone has built out an actual entire language, right? Probably. And they probably teach it and you can learn it.
Syntax.
But then when the Mandalorian, is he the Mandalorian or
I don't know.
Mandalorian,
I haven't used my password
yet. The swagger when he walks into this fucking bar, I could just tell he was the Mandalorian by the way he walked. He goes right up to the bar. He's chilling. And then this dude, it's subtitled, so I knew what he said because they wrote it in English for me. He says, hey, Mando. And then I was like, he didn't call him Mando. You fucking dead. The second he called the Mandalorian Mando, I was like, well, you're dead, dog. You are fucking dead as dirt. Because no one calls, is it Mandalorian or the Mandalorian? I don't know. No one calls Mandalorian Mando. Maybe Lorian, never Mando.
And then the
Mandy. He houses everybody, and then
he turned it off.
Then I just turned it off. But 3.5 minutes was stunning.
Riveting.
I can only imagine what 10 more episodes will. I mean, the cinematography and
what else was there to watch on there?
The Jeff Goldblum,
which is
the world according to Jeff Goldblum, and that's a world I want to be a part of.
I mean,
it's a world I've been a part of. World I feel I am a part of.
Seems wildly obnoxious to me, but
bit indulgent, you might say. He goes into the world of sneakers in the first episode. Oh, that one.
So it's just a stupid, out of touch old man who somehow gets a cosign from the rest of the world that he's cool, even though he's not cool at all. Sorry.
Oh, Doug, he gets he gets some like shoe surgeon guy that makes like sneakers that cost for like celebs that cost like $100,000, makes him his own pair. I mean, good living. Hey, it's really good to be such a big celebrity. Hey, I'm curious about things. Well, how about your own TV show where we pay you and we itch that? Well, scratch that itch. I have an itch about something. Let's pay you to scratch it. What? Come with us. Hey, how's that itch? You want it scratched for money?
Why don't you scratch it with this check?
Just scratch it. Oh, you want to get the corner of the huge check and scratch the itch? Cool. Oh, I get to do like the absolute dopest shit that anyone's ever dreamed. Oh, what do I owe you?
It's good though that he's getting into like sneaker culture because it's definitely something that hasn't been touched on.
It's red hot right now.
It's definitely something that we need to know more about because clearly.
Oh, what sneakers are hot? Interesting. Oh, so wait, Jordans? People wear Jordans?
There's gonna go to like a medical marijuana dispensary next, and I can like chop my dick off and throw it out a window.
Like, wow, this looks like an Apple store. Like, is it 2008?
I hate everything so much.
You do.
That's so stupid.
That's why I had to type.
So bad.
But dog, Mando, that's gonna treat you right.
I'm sure it will.
It's gonna treat you so right. You should have seen the swagger he walked into that bar with. I knew he was the Mandalorian. You didn't have to, before he said, hey, Mando, you know what I said?
I said,
I bet that's Mando. I mean, Lorian. Oh, the second he said it, I was like, you are fucking dead.
You didn't.
You are dead. And that guy, he was a regular guy. He was like a human bald, but his buddy was like a Buddy was I don't know, had like tusks. I don't know what he was. He was a tusk man. He was a blue tusk man. Yeah. A lot of characters in this bar.
A lot of species.
Species, I guess you'd call it intergalactic species. I guess is what you'd call it. At this sort of interstellar juke joint.
Yes, a speakeasy.
A speakeasy, if you will. A Tatooine easy, if you will. I gotta learn that language. How am I gonna watch all these episodes if I don't speak that language?
I'm sure there's tutorials on YouTube.
As long as they have the subtitles. I was like, do I have to put the subtitles on my screen, or will they do it for me?
You just assume I know this?
You just assume I know Tatooinese?
Well, I'll watch it.
Oh, I know you will.
Plants, as we know here, can help spruce up a home or an office space. But claims about their ability to improve the air quality are vastly overstated, according to research out of Drexel University. A closer look at decades of research suggesting that potted plants can improve the air in homes and offices revealed that natural ventilation far outpaces plants when it comes to cleaning the air. This has been a common misconception for some time. Plants are great, but they don't actually clean indoor air quickly enough to have an effect on the air quality of your home or office environment, said Dr. Michael Waring, PhD, and Associate Professor of Architectural and Environmental Engineering. What the fuck does he know? He's an architect.
Well, hey.
In Drexel's College of Engineering. Waring and one of his doctoral students, Brian Cummings, reviewed a dozen studies spanning 30 years of research to draw their conclusions and recently published their findings in Journal of Exposure Science and Environmental Epidemiology. The central finding is that natural or ventilation air exchange rates in indoor environments like homes and offices dilutes concentrations of volatile organic compounds, the air pollution that plants are allegedly cleaning. They do this much faster than plants can extract them from the air.
That's a bummer. No, I don't care. But I thought they did something. I thought it made you feel like you're like
making you feel like yes, but maybe not scientifically proven. But
maybe they're not actually doing anything. But the way they make you feel, maybe that's it. But I also thought I was like helping, like
maybe
cleaning.
It is, and they just in this particular instance,
maybe this was funded by what would be
like
who would not
Dyson air fan exchange people, air cleaner, air purifier companies.
He did it. Honeywell, big business like Honeywell will shut a study like that down. Oster. Yeah, they really fucking did it. That's it.
I mean,
see, you can't listen to that. Because they got to do something. Look, it's soil and water, and you smell it. It's doing something. It's doing something. I mean, it looks beautiful, but it's actually doing something as well.
It is.
I'm not going to listen to big business tell me. Oh, we did 12 studies. 1,200?
12 studies over 30 years.
Oh, so like what? Are you just like every kind of couple of years you do a study? Oh, we haven't done a study in like 3 years. We got to catch up. Okay, Honeywell, Oster. Okay, Dyson. That's it. They want to sell their shit. Oh, no, plants? Yeah, we make an air purifier that looks like a plant, and it actually works.
Way better.
It's $2,100.
I bought an air purifier recently.
I have an air purifier. Jeff, what's the brand of my air purifier right down to the bottom down there? That's it. I don't know if it works.
Do you use it?
I turn it on.
When? How often?
Every day. I don't know if it's doing anything.
You leave the windows open when you do that?
That's a good question.
I don't know if it matters.
I like to have that window open because we like to see the passerbys. Nothing better than when he's up in this window at night and the lights from the inside and the little kids walk by. Oh, and the little kids look up and see him and they just have a beautiful conversation. While I'm here screaming about something, watching something that's sending me over the edge. He's like living in the moment, being peaceful and having an actual interaction. I'm just getting furious about something coming from my screen.
Recorded.
It's already happened. It doesn't mean anything.
I bought an air purifier recently, and I think it helps in the room that I'm in.
Okay.
That it's in quite a bit.
Doing it.
I can feel and smell a difference.
Okay. That's not like a psychosomatic.
I don't think so. No, I think it works.
I'm not like lighting a candle every time you turn it on, and you're just like.
No, I mean it's just the room feels better, especially when I leave the room.
Okay.
And it's on, and I come back after a couple
you go
of
out
hours.
To one of your filthy other rooms.
I go to my filth room, and then I come back in, and the
filthy sex dungeon room is gross. This is so nice.
Much less musty than the dungeon.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's taking.
It's doing something. It's grabbing something.
But I mean, I would think that plants are doing something too. It's just what they're saying is that this other stuff does it much faster. But
the combination of the two might be the key.
Exactly.
Keep all your windows open and fill the fucking house with plants.
I mean, basically, you mean like live outside.
You mean live outside. You're right. Sort of like how it used to be.
So, it'd be so cool if in the later part of your life you move.
You just decided
become like
I
can't have walls around me
I
anymore.
can't have walls around me or things covering up these feet. What?
In New Orleans,
Is that Rick
Louisiana.
Rubin? No, it's Seth.
Romatelli.
He likes to just feel it. I mean, hey, that motherfucker, I'm all for it. Like getting... Dog, you can't take your fucking shoes off Hey, I get it. You're a genius and blah, 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 and a billionaire and spirituals, and you get it, and you touch in the... You can't take anywhere off. He just like... I get it. Malibu compound, do whatever the fuck you want. Have all the artists come up, create your magic. You're at you're at a juicery and like with the people, put some fucking shoes on. I don't have to. I guess you don't.
Well, it's just out of respect.
Just for me. Oh, man. Oh, you like that? Because like the grass on your compound, it's awesome. What about the glass you just stepped on? Because you're on like Melrose now. What's up? Oh, that hurt, huh? Yeah, it's called a fucking needle. It's called Hep C. Make an album about it. Just take them off.
He likes them off.
Yeah. People just love to get like free. Just take my shoes off. Your shoes off? Yeah, I'm free. Not like you. Trapped. I'm not trapped like you. I'm free. Yeah, but you're like a billionaire. Like, yeah, of course. Big deal. I could be as rich as you and put on 2 pairs of shoes and be like, that's my thing.
But you wear shoes until you go into bed, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of the same way, but I
actually fall asleep with
culturally...
with my feet dangling off, and then Mies pulls them off, right, and then I slide in.
I wear shoes in my house, and it is like culturally, we are...
Oh, yeah.
People are like, that's gross, because you walk around in the filthy streets, and then you bring that filth into your house.
I watched those 4 episodes of Queer Eye in Japan. They don't fuck around. They don't fuck around. And hey, listen, I know this ain't breaking news. I don't know nothing about Japan.
They don't fuck around.
They don't fuck around. Tiny, tiny apartments. I mean, I know I'm not breaking any news here, so you don't got to call me and yell at me. I just don't. I didn't know that. I don't know much about Japan. Dog, these people are living in the smallest. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's good. It's economical. It shows that, you don't got to live in. But it's crazy how small these... There's nothing Bobby can do when a married couple's living in a 200 square foot apartment.
Yeah.
Well, if I do this wallpaper in the black, it will give it a watt. It's a 202 square foot apartment with 2 adult human beings. Oh, but if Bobby.
But I feel better with shoes on than off, I guess. Unless you're driving. Shoes off.
Shoes off always.
Because I need to feel the vibration.
Gloves on, shoes off.
No, but like if I'm in Hawaii,
okay,
forget it.
No
if
shoes.
I'm flips, no shoes.
Done.
Won't wear shoes in any type of beach environment. Obviously.
What about if you're in Texas?
I feel better in my own home with shoes on. When I'm doing shit. I want shoes on.
Because you're working. That's how I am. I can't work barefoot. Does that make sense? If I'm
Yeah.
at the computer working,
I can't be barefoot.
I have to have shoes on.
I'm with you.
You know what I mean?
I think I'm with you.
Yeah, because I'm working. Oh, let me work with my shoes off. Well, then you're sleeping or like not working. I mean,
I'm with you.
like fully
It's
dressed.
weird.
Yeah,
It's
like a
weird.
tie on, like gay Talese, like working at the computer, full like tweed.
Yeah, like I don't like
suit.
working in socks. Like
'Cause you're not working.
you're not working.
You're lounging.
Yeah,
No, I hear you.
that's weird.
The more stuff on, the better. 2 socks, 2 shoes. I'm working here.
Got wellies on. In New Orleans, Louisiana, New Orleans has a 25-bed facility where people found seriously drunk in public can sober up under the care of trained staffers. This will be a place where people can be safe and have access to a compassionate place to sober up for a few hours, whether you are a one-time visitor to the city or a chronic alcohol user. Dr. Jennifer Avegno, the city's health director, said at a ribbon cutting Thursday. The city council voted the same day to authorize police to take people to the sobering center near the French Quarter. You get a bottle of Gatorade, have a bag of Doritos, get a cup of Lucky Charms.
Let me get some Lucky Charms. You got Captain Crunch? You motherfucking ungrateful. Listen, if you have a serious alcohol problem, you're a resident of the French Quarter, New Orleans, it's got to be a place for you. If you're some motherfucking Yahoo who's visiting and you get found in the street, they should drive you an hour away and throw you in a fucking swamp.
Yeah, I would say the opposite. Because tourists come there and they're like, we're here, let's do it. And they don't know what they're getting into. And then all of a sudden they're like,
They're face down,
face
ass
down,
up,
getting
and
fucking pickpocketed.
Pat O'Brien's like, ugh. Yeah.
Maybe be like, you need to chill, bro.
Yeah,
like you,
chill. It's
you
a
went
new facility called a swamp, 45 miles outside of here. Wake up then. Oh, I'm in a swamp. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I guess
But-
you're right, though. You get there, people are fucking...
You should have to make a donation to the city upon using the facility when you're leaving. When you're sober enough to leave, they should be like, okay, that's $25. Like, we just saved you from getting
$250.
we just saved you from getting like processed. Like
We
here.
need $250 because we need to buy more Gatorade. And it's...
Because you drank so much.
You drank like you had a lot of Doritos, and you were very rude about because you wanted all like different kinds of Pringle flavors, and you wanted to like do what they do in the commercials and make different.
You don't
like,
remember, huh?
You don't remember that? Yeah, you had a whole theory like you use quantum math. If you use this flavor and this flavor, it creates. You were fucking drunk, and now you're in a swamp. Yeah, we like. I guess you got to do something with them. They're everywhere. You walk, you stepping over them. I'm trying to get to this fucking teenage brass
What's a
band,
25-bed fucking facility gonna do
They're gonna do shit.
during Mardi Gras?
Yeah, 4
oh,
o'clock in
cool.
the afternoon,
25 beds.
Yeah, double them up. Wake up then, right next to your buddy. Hey, you smell like Doritos. Yeah, we got 50. We're gonna stick them 2 to a bed tonight. Yeah, you're right.
And they're just gonna leave and just go start drinking
Back
again.
out and do it again. I want to get back in there and get more Doritos. Let's drink. I puked out all my Doritos. What are you gonna do?
I don't know, man.
You gotta respect. You visit a city, respect the city. That's what I'm saying. I mean, enjoy the culture of the city, of course.
People go to get fucked up.
Yeah, I guess they do.
That's the deal.
I mean, yeah. Even
That's
I was
what-
like walking down the fucking Burnsley, like,
Yeah.
hey!
Selling fucking grenade bomb
Couldn't
shit. I mean,
yeah.
they're trying to fucking kill people
Couldn't
down there.
stop.
So-
It was drawing me back. It was calling me. Or that could have been the vampires whispering my name. You walk those fucking streets late at night.
Agree.
What is that? Somebody just say Seth? No. Didn't you? I thought I heard that too. Hi, Seth. Hi, Seth. It's Lestat. That's his name, right?
That is his name.
Hi, Seth. It's Lestat. I know you don't know how to say it, so we'll pronounce it out. Hi, Seth. I'm Lestat. Shh. Are you scared?
It's
It's an interview
with a vampire.
with a vampire. I think his name's Lestat. How about a fucking Disney Plus series about Lestat?
I don't know. I
Jonathan,
don't know, man.
you could literally, people say, hey, why don't you pitch something? Jonathan, you and I could walk in and pitch 2,000 television shows in one day because literally everything and anything, I'd walk in and be like, You remember Interview with the Vampire? Remember Les Tat? Yeah, he was one of the vampires. How about a spinoff? It's just about Les Tat. That's a great idea. I know. Buy the rights for man. We're doing it. What's the other guy's name with the Pitt? Les Pitt or whatever his. Give him a show. Kirsten Dunst. Was she the little one? What is she doing growing up?
No,
She's still alive. She's a vampire. How's she? Let's revisit it. It's a 10-episode limited edition series on Amazon Prime Video following the little one, Lestat's friend. It's called Lestat's Friend. Anything that's ever appeared ever in time, you could walk into Hulu, Netflix, or Amazon, or fucking Disney Plus, or Apple Plus, or Quibi, or Peacock and say, hey, you remember? And then they'd be like, I do. What are they up to now? I don't know. Let's find out. You want to find out?
Let's.
Hey, you remember Friends? Remember that guy, that weird guy that served the coffee? What was his name? Gunther? What's he up to? Let's find out.
At Gunther's house.
Gunther's house. He runs a B&B in Syracuse. What's up?
You should pitch all of these.
I'm going to pitch Lestat's what?
Friend?
Lestat's friend.
Bad title.
Lestat's little friend in Gunter's house.
Gunter's house.
Gunter's house. What shows do you like? What shows do you watch growing up?
Me?
Yeah. Pick a show. You watch The A-Team? What happened to that van? I don't know. Maybe it came to life and it's a new Transformers character. It's called Transformers, The A-Team van. It's a 12-episode limited edition series on Peacock coming in May 2020. It's $9.99 a month.
What show?
Just pick a show.
I'm trying to think, man.
Anything. I'll pitch it right now.
The Hogans.
The Hogan family. Remember those two brothers?
Yes.
One of them killed the other one.
Now
He's on the run. Hogan on the run. Yeah, Bateman's in it. Bateman's a fucking detective now, and he's the lead detective, forensic psychologist.
trying to put his
Trying
stepbrother.
to put his stepbrother in prison for the killing and the murder of his other stepbrother. It's called Hogan on the Run. It's amazing. It's an 8-episode YouTube Red fucking R-rated
Limited.
series, limited edition series. What decides what is and what isn't?
If it's already been, then it is.
If it doesn't even exist, it isn't. Everything is. Right?
Pretty much.
It is. Everything is what it was and shall be. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
America Through the Eyes of Two American Americans. This was episode 756
Yeah.
of our comedy podcast. Favor. Everyone's talking about podcasts.
Couple of favors.
If it comes up, just mention us.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Everyone's talking about podcasts. If a conversation about podcasts comes up, just say, I got some friends, they do a podcast. Just mention it. Whatever the genre you're talking about, whether it's scripted, comedy, sports. Oh, you listen to podcasts? I have friends that do a podcast.
My friends that do a podcast.
Oh, I have a couple of friends that do a podcast.
And it's not trash. Like your friend's
Oh,
podcast.
no, like the one you listen to that's garbage? No, it's not like that. Oh, no, so you might not be interested. Oh, no. Oh, so you listen to that? Oh, so you got no taste and you're trash. Okay, shit. You might not be interested in this. Never mind not mentioning it. Excuse me, I got a phone call.
888-842.
842-2357. It's from my car phone.
From the dance line.
Now, if we could just take the dance line, we need to get exact photographs today of what my car looks like and then
we've already got
replicate
some
it on
people
this.
volunteering their
Some fine
skills.
artists. I need a fine artist.
We are listener supported and advertising free. And that means that we are supported directly through you, the listener. And that support comes in various ways, but one of the ways you could do that is by pledging to us on Patreon. We film the shows. You get to see those video versions of the episodes there. You also get discounts on merch. You get access to the archived episodes. But also, if none of that, piques your interest, you could just throw us a few bucks a month just to keep us going and support the show. Thank you to everybody.
Keep your boys going strong as we push into 2020.
Thank you to everybody who pledges and continues to pledge. You also could go to our website, UhhYeahDude.com. Check out all the stuff we have there, like our click-throughs and show notes and all that. Also, there's a merch store.
Question is, you strong enough for 2020? That's the question I'm asking.
I feel...
Question is, you hydrated and ready for 2020?
I'm trying to get ready for
This
it.
new decade, guaranteed best decade ever. Not even a question if you look at every decade ever that's ever happened. Oh, look at the decade. How was the 1860s? They sucked. This decade coming up will be so transformational on so many fucking levels.
But you're probably
It is like fun. It's adorable when people were like, hey man, the 60s were the best decade. The 60s sucked. The 2020s or whatever we call them.
Just
Doc.
the 20s? Oh, we can't call it the 20s. It's already been
We
done.
already had the 20s. Oh no, the 20s were great. We were all drinking. Your music sucked. You sucked. This next decade, we are so lucky to be in the mix. If you were like mad old and you knew that like, oh fuck,
I'm gonna miss
this.
the
Fuck, this was the one.
Yeah.
Fuck, you mean I made it from 2000 to 2009, but I don't get to see 2020 to 2029? Yeah, you were here for the worst one, and you're gonna miss the best one. 2000 to 2009 was such a trash decade.
It was a trash decade. It
Oh my god.
was a trash decade.
This past one, great. This next one,
Insane.
You don't even
Forget it.
forget it. We'll be up to like 30 streaming services. It'll be it. It'll be over. Done.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
God, man.
Go to our website. Call the voicemail, 888-842-2357. Tell a friend. Come back for 757.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Yeah, when just briefly mention us when everyone's talking podcast. Can't go anywhere without people talking about podcasts.
I know. Even I catch myself doing it, which I didn't do for so long.
Now you can't stop.
Well, I
Dolly
can stop.
Parton. Oh yeah, dude, you can't stop.
That's about it. It stops right
It's
there,
about that.
actually.
There's only one other podcast. It's Dolly Parton and then us.
And that's only a 7-episode limited edition
But
series.
us, we just keep it going.
We're limited edition, but forever.
But unlimited forever.
Yeah. Unlimited edition.
See-
UID.
Seatbelts.
Seatbelts.